Have you ever wondered why it's so common for dyslexic individuals to take longer than non-dyslexic individuals to learn how to do processes or procedures automatically? Things like tying our shoes or following recipes or really learning any multi-step process often takes us a lot longer and maybe a lot more repetition than our non-dyslexic peers. And it's not because we're lazy or we're distracted. Instead, it's because of how certain regions of our brain perform while we're learning things. For non-dyslexic individuals, it's really common for regions of the brain like the cerebellum or the basal ganglia to come online while they're learning a process or doing a process that they've already learned, and to very quietly link together all of the steps of the process so that they can do it without thinking about, okay, how am I doing this? For dyslexic individuals, though, those regions of the brain don't always come on as smoothly. And that makes it so that as we're trying to do a process, we have to consciously compensate, as in we have to consciously talk about or talk ourselves through, okay, this step leads to this step, leads to this step, leads to this step, which is a lot more taxing for areas like our working memory. In fact, often that can overwhelm it, which inhibits part of the process of taking that information or that process and internalizing it in a way that makes it automatic, which is why it can take a lot more time and a lot more repetition for us to actually learn or get down these processes. That's also why, if you're dyslexic and you experience this, it's really valuable to be patient with yourself. And maybe when you're trying to learn something new, instead of trying to do it for hours and hours on end, take breaks. When you find yourself getting to a place where it's like, okay, my working memory is done, stop for a little bit, go do something else, and come back to it later. That can be really helpful.